1%. But ready, Keith? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the regular meeting of the City Council of the City of Vineland on Tuesday, January 28th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m. Roll call.
Dr. Arthur. Mr. English.
Here.
Mr. Gomez.
Here.
Mr. Vargas.
Here.
Mr. Spinelli.
Here. Tonight, I'd like to introduce the students from Dr. Many School. They're going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Amelia White, Melanie Meyerson, Isabella Alvarado, Aurora Watson, Lincoln White, Caden Liberis, Daenerys Anoa, Maki McCrae, Natalie Greenfield, and Liam Avila Covaro. And if I mispronounce your name, I apologize. Got a couple more, Liz. Okay. Down, guys. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job. Good. All right, we have certificates. Hold on. Let's get a picture. All right. Oh. All right, we got a certificate for each one of these, and we got a gift. Great job. One more certificate. Great job. Yes, sometimes off the dollar, sometimes not. Come on up. Go ahead, sweetie. Stop. See you. Thank you. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thank you. Good job. I'd like to thank all the children and their principal and parents for allowing them to come here and lead us in the pledge. It's always nice to see the kids and have them participate in municipal government. Thank you very much.
Public notice of this meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given on December 11th, 2024 by the City Clerk in the following manner. Posting written notice on the official bulletin board in the lobby of City Hall, providing written notice to the offices of the Daily Journal and the Press of Atlantic City, and filing written notice in the office of the City Clerk of the City of Vineland.
Chair will entertain a motion that the minutes of the pre-meeting conference and the regular meeting of January 14th, 2025, and the work session January 21, 2025 be approved as submitted.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion by council? Seeing none.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
I have Resolution 2025-32, a resolution recognizing Dale Elbuff upon retiring from public service effective February 1, 2025.
Chair will entertain a motion that resolution number 2025-32 be adopted according to law.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion by council? Personally, I've known Dale since I was a young kid. We're pretty much the same age. Congratulations on your retirement. Best of luck. Stay in good health.
I have something. Want to thank Dale for his continued support of the city. He's very special to me and my family. I think if we had all the players that he's affected in outside of his job that he does for the city, one of the things that come into mind is his character. I want to thank you for your character. I want to thank you for blessing this city. I think you've left a legacy, and we're looking forward to doing this. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Elboff. All the best to you in your retirement. Enjoy. Do something special for yourself. God bless you.
Good. Okay. Dale, as you know, we worked together for many years. Wish you the best. Many, many times I told you about this day. Came true for you. Enjoy it. And I'll read from the mayor and all of us.
Well, just real quick, one more thing. Mr. Elba, if I could just tell you, you and I, we go way back, man, before I was ever a councilman, and it was always a great professional relationship. You treated me as if I was your best friend. When you thought I was right, you let me know. When you thought I was wrong, you let me know. And that's why we had the good relationship. What you've done for the city of Vineland, the way you bleed that red and gray, I know what you're about. And not only what you've done for the city, but the youth as well. You know, that's what really we're all about. They are the future. So thank you for your years of service, not only in the position you're retiring for, but just for being a Vinelander through and through. Congratulations.
Mr. Petrosky?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. This time we'll have Councilman Vargas read the resolution.
Dale, could you come up here, though?
Dale, come up, please. Come around.
Front and
Good.
center.
Front and center. No. You got to come this way.
We're going to put you to work now. Come on.
You can stand in front of this dilapidated flat screen here.
Listen, I know you don't like turning your back on me, but it'll be like the old days when you played first base. I can hit you a little bit.
All right, whereas Dale Elboff began his career with the Vineland City March 28th on 2005. Whereas Dale has furthered his city mission by providing valuable public service to the Vineland community. And Dale has earned the respect and confidence of his coworkers and employer throughout many years of faithful service. Dale has earned and well-deserved retirement from the city of Vineland, effective February 1st, 2025, ending his public service career in the Department of Administration of Recreation as a supervisor. Thereas the mayor and city council of Vineland extend their sincere thanks and appreciation to Dale Elboff for his career of loyal and meritorious service with the best wishes of many years of health and happiness. Congratulations, Dale.
And Dale, you have the microphone when you on your way back if you'd like to say a few words.
High tide.
First thing I want to say is the reason that I was successful. It's because of these people and people out here that I worked with over the years. One thing when you work civil service and you're doing things for the public, you need the departments of the city. I want to acknowledge the Violent Police Department, the Violent Fire Department, the Health Department. Without those departments, without those chiefs, none of my concerts, festivals, recreation, tournaments, so on and so on, would have been successful. You know, I was just a cog in the wheel. So I want to make sure everybody in the city of Iron that sees this tonight and hears this, you should be proud of the entire city of Iron. And I worked with 4 mayors, and all 4 mayors were great. The present mayor has been tremendous with me. Now, I want to say this now. I'm done, okay? But I think when I talk to the mayor and I finish talking with city council, I want to do one last music festival. And it's going to be Fleetwood Mac. That's who will be here. Okay, we've had Foreigner, we've had Journey, we've had so on and so on. But I have talked to the managers, and I want to bring Fleetwood Mac to our park for one last festival, if it's okay. And that's on my time. So, hope everybody would like to see that. The last thing I want to say is Public Works. We have a manager now, director, who's unbelievable. And he's right over there, Jimmy Neer. Jimmy Neer helped me with my last concerts. Jimmy Neer helped me with everything that I did at the very end. Jimmy Neer is why this city looks the way it does. He's got it back where it belongs. And the respect of the streets and the sidewalks and Landis Avenue. Okay? Yeah. I loved Landis Avenue. I did the ribs and chili. I did the seafood festival, if you guys remember that one. I put 25 tons of sand on Landis Avenue, made a beach. And, you know, Channel 6 and Channel 10 News came down, and they asked me, why did I do that? I said, well, look at these kids. A lot of these kids don't get to go down to Sea Isle, Ocean City, or Wildwood. So we brought the beach to them. And look at them. She goes, well, what are you going to do about the ocean? I said, I'm working on that one. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm working on it. So anyway, I want to thank the entire city of Ireland and all the department heads and everybody that works for the city of Ireland that's touched my life and helped me. I will miss you. So farewell.
I have resolution number 2025-33, a resolution recognizing Julio De Jesus upon retiring from public service, effective February 1, 2025, and approving the transfer of Vineland Police duty weapon in recognition of years of service with the Vineland Police Department.
Chair entertains a motion that resolution number 2025-33 be adopted according to law.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion by council? I'll make a quick brief comment. Julio, I got to know you, especially when you were dealing with PAL, and I just appreciate everything that you did to help the kids and to make it a better place for those kids and the things that they did, probably things that and many of them probably never did before, and I really appreciate your efforts in trying to make the city a better place. Thank you.
Julio, I want to thank you for your years of service. You're a great friend. I'm excited for what God has in store for you in this next season. We're going to miss you. I know the kids of the city are going to miss, the youth of the city is going to miss you, but I know you're not done. I know you still have work to do. So I'm excited for your next chapter.
Anyone else? Doc?
Congratulations on your retirement. I know you're going to be in the community as you have been in the past, so God bless you in your retirement. And again, I echo what Councilman Cruz says, all the best to you in the next chapter of your life. Thank you.
Julio, we worked many years together. You did many, many good things at the PAL and the juvenile, especially juvenile unit. I wish you well. Wish you well in the future. Congratulations on all these years of service. I truly do. Thank you, sir.
Julio, unfortunately, I'm one of the newbies up here, and I do remember you from time to time, my time sitting on the Vineland Board of Education, and the stories I hear about you, you're leaving a nice legacy behind. You should be proud of what you accomplished, and of course, you definitely earned this retirement. Enjoy it. Don't stray too far away. Stay in the loop. Who knows? Maybe you'll sit up here someday. Who knows? But thank you for your years of service, and yes, congratulations on a well-deserved retirement.
Mr. Petrosky?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Director?
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. I'm Edwin Arlicea, Director of Public Safety. And on behalf of the Mayor's Office, I will be reading Julio's, retirement resolution. Sorry about that. Whereas Julio de Jesus began his career with the City of Vineland on January 5th, 2004, and whereas Julio has furthered the city's mission by providing valuable public service to the Vineland community, and whereas Julio has earned the respect and confidence of his co-workers and employer throughout his many years of faithful service, and whereas Julio de Jesus has earned a well-deserved retirement from the City of Vineland effective February 1st, 2025, ending his public service career in the Vineland Police Department as police officer. And whereas in recognition of service to the city and its residents, the Mayor, City Council, and Vineland Police Department intend upon presenting to Officer de Jesus his service weapon. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Mayor and Council of the City of Vineland extend their sincere thanks and appreciation to Julio de Jesus for a career of loyal and meritorious service with the best wishes for many years of health and happiness. Be it further resolved that the service weapon of Officer Julio de Jesus be presented to him in recognition of his faithful service to the community and Vineland Police Department upon submission of all documents required to legally transfer to him said weapon. This resolution has been signed by all members of the council and approved as well by the mayor. I've known Julio for the last 10 years, and he has been a tremendous asset to the city and to the youth and the community of Vineland City. He's a perfect epitome or example of a person who thinks more of service before himself. So, yeah, he's a great loss to us, but again, he's done a tremendous job here, and he can definitely hold his head high. As well, not only did he serve our city, but he also served in the United States Marine Corps. And you don't think I was going to let that go, would you? Did you? Now, since the mayor has been in office, he has presented every retiring officer the thin blue line flag, which is a symbol of our profession. And are you kidding me? Can I be embarrassed a little bit more today? There we go. Chief? The gentleman next to me is Acting Chief Steve Triantos, and this is the flag. Oops, sorry. Please accept this flag as symbol of our profession for your dedication to our city. Thank you, Julio. Now, Acting Chief Cassiano is going to say a few words. Oh, if you were. Chief Trianto is going to say a few words.
Thanks, Director. I appreciate it. Julio, I just got to say that this is a very special retirement for me because he started, a few short years after I started in my career. We were on a 3:30 shift as a rookie. Basically, Julio came on our shift, and we served many years together on the 3:30 p.m. to 2:15 a.m. shift. I can't tell you how many nights when we got done, we'd go in the back parking lot. We'd be all excited because, we were young in our careers, and we're all discussing, what we wanted to do, with the rest of our careers. And Julio always mentioned that he loved working with kids. And I'm telling you, this man right here, he mentored so many kids, throughout the city of Vineland over the years, that he made a tremendous impact on our community. And Ulf, I want to thank you. You had a great career, and I love you, my brother. Thank you so much.
I'm not comfortable being the center of attention, but I definitely appreciate this moment. I can't go out without saying that I can't have gone on with my career without my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's number one and foremost, to protect me and my fellow brothers and sisters. And I know the support with my ex-wife, Adalise, and my two daughters. I know I would not have been able to accomplish what I've accomplished, not only for the kids, for my community, but be able to serve my community the best that I could with my heart and soul. It's bittersweet that I'm ending it, but it's also, today's my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Jules. I think it's a fitting date for this to receive this letter on her birthday. Thank you so much for your time. I also have to say thank you so much to my work family, the juvenile unit, from, of course, from my current chief to Lieutenant Latour, Sergeant Sturkley, Dion Colvin, Ashley Arocho, Jazz Rodriguez, and Isaiah Rosa, and then the past members that I've worked with, Billy Burrs as my big brother, that he's always the one that always helped me guide through what I need to do to retirement. Thank you, Bill. And all the Class 2s that worked with me. All the young heads I see now that I do not know your names, and I'm so sorry for that. But the ones I'm telling you right now, if your heart is in the right place, that's all that you need to guide you in the right direction when it comes to this line of work. You'll be hated on, but that's when you have to toughen up and be there and show your heart for your community. All right? Thank you. God bless and protect yourselves.
That's it for me. I'm done embarrassing myself for one night. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Petrosky.
I have resolution number 2025-61, a resolution commending the Miss Vineland pageant.
Chair entertains a motion that resolution number 2025-61 be adopted according to law.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion by council? I'll just say a couple words. I was at the Miss Vineland pageant past few years. This year was one of the best that I think organized, and the young lady that's running it absolutely does an amazing job, and it just gets better and better. A lot of contestants, a lot of talent, and to organize all that is not easy. It's hard work, and a lot of practice and coaching the kids and getting them all ready to do it. And it was really a good job. Not much else I can say. Just keep up the good work and keep making us proud. Anyone else? Okay, roll call.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. And you can come up here, young lady. You get to stand front and center as well.
Awesome job.
I'll read the resolution into the record. Whereas the Miss Vineland pageant has been a long-standing event for young women to showcase their talents, gain confidence, and develop a strong sense of identity. And whereas the Miss Vineland pageant has a history dating back to around the year 1900, with the crowning of the first Miss Vineland, Mary E. Edward. And whereas the Miss Vineland pageant winner receives a $1,000 scholarship and gifts from local sponsors. And whereas Miss Vineland will declare a community service platform she will support during her reign and will attend community events throughout the year to represent our community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the governing body of the City of Vineland commends and congratulates the Miss Vineland pageant, the committee who organizes it, and the many remarkable young women who have worn the crown and represented the City of Vineland. We join in extending best wishes and success to all involved and hope the pageant continues to inspire young women for generations to come. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Mr. Petrosky.
This evening, the hearing for the Cavallo Drive Sewer Project, special assessment. Just a little bit of a background. In or about March 2021, 6 residents of Cavallo Drive submitted a petition to the City of Vineland requesting public sewer service be provided on Cavallo Drive. And in accordance with the applicable procedure, the city requested Land and Sewage Authority to provide an estimate of the cost to install the sewer line. On June 30th, 2021, the city sent a letter to residents of Cavallo Drive informing them of the estimated cost of the project and the cost to each homeowner. Residents were afforded the opportunity to vote either in favor of or against the sewer line project. The letter explained that if a majority of the residents who voted in favor of the project would be constructed. 4 property owners responded by voting, 3 in favor of the project and 1 who voted against it, since the property owner had already paid the connect on another area and therefore was not eligible to vote. The city did not receive any other votes against the project, and based upon the vote, the LSA constructed the improvements on Cavallo Drive. No one contacted the city to question the project or object to the construction of the sewer extension during the construction. On March 19, 2024, a letter was sent to all Cavallo Drive property owners informing them of the final cost of construction as well as the options to pay their share of the cost. The letter also set a hearing date of April 16, 2024 at 6 p.m. to confirm the amount to be assessed and to provide residents with the opportunity to participate in the hearing and challenge the amount of the proposed assessment. At the April 16, 2024 hearing, several residents appeared, with some stating they never received the initial letter from 2021. The city adjourned the hearing in order to determine whether the 2021 letters had been served by certified mail, return receipt requested in regular mail. It turns out that the residents were not served by certified mail as required by applicable statute, although some residents acknowledged receiving the letters by responding with the vote form. For that reason, the city had restarted the process, asking Cavallo Drive residents to vote on whether they support the sewer extension. The initial estimate was that the cost per lot would be $17,591. The actual cost was less than the estimated cost, with the final cost for the project being $162,755.41. With 10 property owners benefiting from this sewer extension, the per lot cost would be $16,275.54. Property owners benefiting from the special assessment project had the option to pay it in full, or it could be paid over a period of 10 years in equal quarterly installments, with the interest to accrue on the unpaid balance at a rate of 6% per year. If any assessment remained unpaid for 30 days, the entire assessment plus any accrued interest would become due and payable immediately. All affected property owners were sent notice via certified and regular mail dated January 15, 2025, advising them of the hearing date of today and providing the opportunity to question and challenge the amount to be assessed. Unfortunately, our city tax assessor, Brian Conover, is ill and would not be able to attend this evening. That being said, we intend to continue on with the public hearing, but would request that the hearing be continued so that Mr. Conover could appear, present testimony as to the assessment and the property values that were benefiting from the assessment, as well as answer any questions the public might have. But that being said, we still have the opportunity to hear any members of the public that were noticed to be here. It will be part of the record, and they certainly can come back when the public hearing is continued and provide further testimony, as well as any other person could come back and testify as well.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Tanetta. Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing for the Cavallo Drive Sewer Project Special Assessment be open to the public for comment.
So move.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to comment on this Cavallo Drive Sewer Project Special Assessment? Please come to the podium. State your name.
Good evening, City Council. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak tonight. My name is Jeffrey Maddalena. I live on 2495 Cavallo Drive. I purchased the property in 1999. Previous owner in 1997 put in for permits to install an in-ground pool in the backyard. The permits were honored and the pool was installed on top of the field bed. Shortly after the purchase of the house that I purchased, the septic system was failing immediately. So what it did is it created a latent defect that I was unaware of. So when the city came down the street with the sewer project, obviously I hooked up to it. I was having to drain my septic system twice a year. It was very costly, and it was a blessing to have the city come down and LSA with the sewer project. I was not one of the residents that voted, but I did hook up. So I just wanted to bring this to everyone's attention, and I hope that you take that into consideration. And I don't want to be held responsible and be put on the hook for $16,000. So I had a heart attack on October 6th. I'd like to make my comments as short as possible. I'm a little nervous. If you have any questions, I'll gladly come back at the next meeting. I pulled all the permits that were given for that property, and I have all the evidence needed. It's the septic system in the backyard should have never had a pool installed, an in-ground pool, 6.5 foot deep. I'm sure it disrupted the septic system. There's all kind of engineering that goes into that. I'm sure Mr. English is aware of that. So I hope you take that in consideration. And if you have any other questions, or somebody wants to sit down and talk with me or look at what I have, I'd be glad to do that.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else? Thank you.
That's it. Thank you very much.
Anyone
Have a good
else?
night.
Okay.
Yes. Hi, I'm Rich Farside, 2490 Cavallo Drive. After our last meeting, it was stated here that they were going to send this out to a revote like we were supposed to have gotten in the first time. I have 8 votes that were turned in for no. My question is, how are we back here again if you said majority wins?
I can answer that. Because the assessment exists, the system was put in, and the way the council voted in August, I'm not sure if you were here or not.
Yes.
If you don't hook in, then you're not going to be charged $17,000. However, if you or any future owner of that property hooks in, then the assessment will attach to that property.
Well, see, that was never told to us at the beginning of the meeting either.
In August, it was brought up at the meeting.
The meeting that we came to here, it was you had to pay whether you hooked up or you didn't hook up.
And then it was because that we learned that some people alleged that they did not get notice of the hearing, we decided to redo that. However, when the vote came back, they did say if you did not hook up, you're not going to be charged.
That was never said.
Public hearing, and it was in the ordinance, and you can take a look.
When was the
in August?
How come we weren't notified?
You can come and speak at your time.
The
Thank you.
ordinances are advertised in the newspaper, and the hearing process took place. But to answer your question, if you didn't hook up, you're not going to be charged. However, in the future, if someone hooks up, taking advantage of that cost assessment, it would be added to your property taxes.
What happens if I sell my house in the meantime?
In the meantime, if no one hooks up to the sewer system of the city, public sewer, then there's not going to be a charge. But in the future, if somebody hooks up, whomever buys it, that assessment will attach to the property.
If they hook up. If they choose to stay with a septic, there's no charge.
Nothing we can do, only because the attorney that, when it was handled, they failed to notify everybody by certified mail, which is a requirement under the law. So you can't penalize people who say they did not get the notice and so that they could come in. And the only alternative is, if they don't hook up, then there's no assessment against that property. But in the future, if you or any other owner decides they want city sewer, they have the opportunity to hook up, but they would have to pay for it.
I just don't know. Okay. Because we weren't notified. We've sent emails
Well, I'm
to
not
your
sure
office
I
direct.
understand what your objection is. Do you feel that if you
We
hook
were,
up...
we were just weren't notified
I hear ya.
that
I'm-
this
and-
happened, so this could have solved the.
Let's assume that you don't hook up. There's no harm, no foul on you. But if you hook up, I assume you believe that you should pay for that system.
No, I don't think that you should have to pay. None of the other townships do it that way.
Okay.
I don't pay for Verizon to run down the road. I don't pay for Vinyl Electric. I don't pay for South Jersey Gas. I don't pay for Xfinity to run down the road.
That's
I
not
pay
how
for the
law
usage.
allows for public sewer and water.
Vinyl does it different, I understand.
Thank you very much. Anyone else? Come on up. She's coming up, speak, let's go.
How's it going?
Thank you.
Council? Esquire, I'm guessing?
Rick Tanetta.
Okay, nice to meet
Your
you.
name, sir?
I'm Brian Danner, resident of 2485.
Thank you.
Yes, sir? You say something?
I said thank you.
Okay, thank you. So before I read something that is representative of the people of our street, let me just explain the transpirative events that happened, okay? So whenever the guy Jeff, who works for the city public works, who's tied in to people of the city, presented the neighbors with a petition. Would you like, simple, petition, would you like city sewer ran down your street? Any smart man would say yes, right? So we signed it. Next thing I know, the next notification I get in the mail, via mail was a notice from South State or whoever was doing the construction that the vehicles can't be parked in the street at this time. They're going to start the construction for sewer, da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Yeah, I didn't reach out because I thought nothing of it because I knew nothing of it, all right? The project is complete. Next notice I get from the city is certified mail. It's a bill. So, of course, that's certified. And then that's, of course, when me and other residents of the neighborhood are up in arms because, again, it's a total shock to us. It clearly wasn't properly done, and so forth. So, again, that's pretty much, and then we had our meeting, and then now we're here. So that's how the events transpired for me and my household. That's all I can speak for. But I am, regarding what I'm about to read you guys, it's the voices of us in the back there. So you guys can take it as you like. Regarding sewage extension project of Cavallo Drive in Vineland, New Jersey, we declare our protest against unfair and improper business practices, against manipulations aimed to represent street residents' desire to have access to sewer utility as their approval for sewage extension project, against amount leaved on each property and payment terms, against possible lien on property. We suspect that in this project dealings took place such unlawful actions as misrepresentations, manipulations, extortion, and fraud. We are intended to ask the county prosecutor's office to look into the matters surrounding this project. And if the need be, direct the same request to the New Jersey State District Attorney's Office. Additionally, we are intended to contact our representatives in legislature for assistance. And that's all I have for you guys. And again, that's the voices collectively of the residents of Cavallo Drive. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Hook up the sewer?
No, sir.
Are you being charged for it?
No, sir, but again, the dealings that were done incorrectly.
Don't disagree. And so the solution is we don't charge you if you don't hook up. But if you choose to hook up, or your future owner of that property chooses to hook up, then they would have to pay their fair share of the cost.
That's not.
The answer is don't hook up.
No, the answer is the city foots the bill because the city screwed up. I mean, again, I'm no lawyer, but we will contact lawyers and we will get legal advice.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Much.
Yes.
Good evening. My name is Victor Nchai, 2500 Cavallo Drive.
Move the mic up, sir, so we can hear you.
Please repeat your name again, please.
Victor Nchai, 2500 Cavallo Drive. I agree with protest that just announced. My question is to you, sir, probably. You say if I do not connect, I'm not charged. I understand that. But if later I decide to connect, I will be charged. Understood. Does it mean that this is technically a lien on the property?
It will be, yes.
Does it mean they put in a lien and keep it until I decide to connect? Does it mean a lien?
Lien on your property until you connect. And it's really not even a lien because the only lien it would be is an assessment. It's a tax assessment. So that if you choose in the future your septic system goes bad, you have city sewer in front of your house. If you choose to hook up, you can just pay for that service that is provided to you based upon the cost of the whole system.
Okay.
Proportionate share.
In that protest, we didn't have specific details, what may mean of every single bullet.
Sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
In the protest, just text of the protest you just heard from the previous guy, we didn't provide any specific details under every single bullet, but we have something to say, to show, to ask. But in general, as was said, it's unfair, it's improperly done, and the burden of all these mistakes should not be put on us. Thank you.
Do you feel if you hooked up to sewer, you should not pay?
Like was said, if any utility is brought to the street, this is not our responsibility to pay for that utilities to be brought to the street.
That's why I urged the other gentleman to talk to a lawyer.
To get connected and to use this service fee, to pay the service fee, I agree to that.
I hear you, and that's why I said, when you speak with a lawyer, there are laws that deal with this, and they'll be able to explain that to you.
I recently retired. I would definitely like to have connection to Surge, but it's obvious I cannot afford for this amount you want me to accept, plus the amount I should spend to actually get done work on my property, I just cannot afford.
And you don't have to. With your private system.
Should you consider affordability for the citizens, especially for retirees, and additionally, even deferred payments, you decided that we have to pay 6%. You calculated the amount. Question, if the city should be also contribute to well-being of the citizens, to put some effort, some funds into that.
Sewer at my house. Should I pay for yours?
I'm not answering that question.
That's the question, and that's why whoever uses it would have to pay the cost associated with the installation of that.
You didn't answer my question. If utility is brought to the street, do I have to pay for the utility company for that work to bring the utility to the street? Why you make such specific exception for the sewage utility?
Because it's what the law says.
Okay, we probably have to, contact county prosecutor's office to look into this. Maybe initiate some investigation.
I think you should.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Anybody else? Roski.
You have a motion to entertain.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Top of page 4.
Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing for Cavallo Drive sewer project special assessment be continued to a future undetermined date.
So moved.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Just for your understanding, gentlemen, there will be another public hearing down the road. I don't know what the date is yet either. You can come back, and again, if you choose to voice your opinion, in the meantime, you do what you feel you have to do to protect yourselves, and we understand that. Thank you very much.
Yes. Yes.
You will be notified, yes, and it will be certified mail. Yep, you too.
Mr. President, I have resolution number 2025-34. A resolution authorizing that the budget of the Vineland Downtown Improvement District for calendar year 2025 be read by title only at the public hearing for said budget.
Chair entertains a motion that resolution number 2025-34 be adopted according to law.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion by council? Seeing none.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
I have the budget of the Vineland Downtown Improvement District for calendar year 2025, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertain a motion that the budget for the Vineland Downtown Improvement District for calendar year 2025 be open to the public for comment.
So moved.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas? Yes. Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to speak on the budget of the Vineland Downtown Improvement District calendar year 2025? Seeing no one? Chair will entertain a motion that the public hearing for the budget of the Vineland Downtown Improvement District for calendar year 2025 be closed.
So moved.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
I have resolution 2025-35, a resolution adopting the budget of the Vineland Downtown Improvement District for calendar year 2025.
Chair entertains a motion that the budget for the Vineland Downtown Improvement District for calendar year 2025 be adopted according to law.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? Seeing none?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
I have the assessment roll for the Vineland Downtown Improvement District for calendar year 2025, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that the assessment roll for the Vineland Downtown Improvement District for calendar year 2025 be open to the public for comment.
So moved.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas? Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on the assessment roll for the Vineland Downtown Improvement District calendar year 2025? Seeing no one? Chair entertains a motion, council, a motion that the public hearing on the assessment roll for the Vineland Downtown Improvement District for calendar year 2025 be closed.
So moved.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
I have resolution 2025-36, a resolution approving the assessment roll for the Vineland Downtown Improvement District for calendar year 2025.
Chair entertains a motion that the assessment roll for the Vineland Downtown Improvement District for the calendar year 2025 be adopted according to law.
So move.
Second.
Council have any issues? Seeing none?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Abstain.
Public comment provides an opportunity for members of the public to inform the governing body about their views. The governing body prescribes to City Council's bylaws and the New Jersey statutes on open public meetings when engaging during public comment. As such, each individual shall have a 5-minute limit to comment, cannot yield time to another individual, may only approach the podium once during public comment for any one topic. Vulgar offensive language is prohibited, and City Council will not engage in dialogue with the public during this time. The governing body maintains model courtesy and respect and requires members of the public to do the same.
Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard? Seeing none, close the public comment.
I have ordinance number 2025-1, an ordinance authorizing a pilot agreement for project tax exemption for various applicants, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-1 be taken up for public hearing and open to public for discussion.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Anyone in the audience like to be heard on ordinance number 2025-1? Seeing no one, Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2025-1 be closed.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-1 be taken up for final reading and adopted according to law.
So move.
Second.
Any discussion by council? Seeing none?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Ordinance 2025-1, an ordinance authorizing a pilot agreement for project tax exemption for various applicants. This ordinance is adopted.
Mr. Petrosky, please submit ordinance number 2025-1 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have ordinance number 2025-2, an ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-2 be taken up for public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to be heard on ordinance number 2025-2? Seeing none, Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2025-2 be closed.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas? Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-2 be taken up for final reading and adopted according to law.
So move.
Second.
Discussion by council. Seeing none,
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
yes.
Ordinance number 2025-2, an ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank. This ordinance is adopted.
Mr. Petrosky, please submit ordinance number 2025-2 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have ordinance number 2025-3, ordinance amending ordinance number 2017-13 as amended, Chapter 157, Article 2, entitled Salaries and Compensation, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-3 be taken up for public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to be heard on ordinance number 2025-3? Seeing none, Chair entertains a motion that public hearing on ordinance number 2025-3 be closed.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-3 be taken up for final reading and adopted according to law.
So move.
Second.
Discussion by council. Seeing none.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
No.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2025-3, Ordinance amending ordinance number 2017-13 as amended, Chapter 157, Article 2, entitled Salaries and Compensation. This ordinance is adopted by a vote of 4 yeas and 1 nay.
Mr. Petrosky, please submit ordinance number 2025-3 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes. Ordinance number 2025-4, ordinance to release, vacate, and extinguish any public rights in certain paper streets, abutting city-owned lots, as depicted on the redivision survey prepared by Frailinger Engineering, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-4 be taken up for public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So move.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 2025-4? Seeing none, Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2025-4 be closed.
So move.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-4 be taken up for final reading and adopted according to law.
So move.
Second?
Any discussion by council? Seeing none,
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
yes.
Ordinance number 2025-4, ordinance to release, vacate, and extinguish any public rights in certain paper streets, abutting city-owned lots as depicted on the redivision survey prepared by Frailinger Engineering. This ordinance is adopted.
Mr. Petrosky, please submit ordinance number 2025-4 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have ordinance number 2025-5, an ordinance to accept a portion of property to be added to a street known as Southwood Drive, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-5 be taken up for a public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So move.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas? Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to be heard on ordinance number 2025-5? Seeing none, Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2025-5 be continued to Tuesday, February 11th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m.
So move.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025, I'm sorry,
It's my turn.
I'm moving on.
I have ordinance number 2025-6, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-6 be taken up for first reading.
So move.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2025-6, an ordinance authorizing a pilot agreement for project tax exemption for various applicants.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-6 be passed for first reading, and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, February 11th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m.
So move.
Second?
Any discussion by council? Seeing none?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
I have ordinance number 2025-7, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-7 be taken up for first reading.
So move.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2025-7, ordinance appropriating $1,225,000 from the Capital Improvement Fund for various improvements to the water utility in and by the City of Vineland and the County of Cumberland, New Jersey.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-7 be passed for first reading, and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, February 11th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m.
So move.
Second?
Discussion by council. Seeing none?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
I have ordinance number 2025-8, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-8 be taken up for first reading.
So move.
Second?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2025-8, ordinance amending ordinance 92-65, Chapter 103 of the Code of the City of Vineland entitled Municipal Alliance Committee.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-8 be passed for first reading, and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, February 11th at 5:30 p.m.
So move.
Second?
Discussion by council. Seeing none?
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Gomez?
Yes.
Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
I have ordinance number 2025-9, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-9 be taken up for first reading.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2025-9, ordinance amending ordinance 96-4 as amended, Chapter 425, Article 15, Sections 425-293 entitled B1 Business Zone Standards, Section 425-294 entitled B2 Business Zone Standards, Section 425-295 entitled B3 Business Zone Standards, 425-298 entitled IN1 Institutional Zone Standards, in accordance with Resolution number 6667 of the City of Vineland Planning Board.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-9 be passed for first reading, and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, February 11th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m.
So move.
Second.
Discussion by council. Seeing none.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
I have ordinance number 2025-10, which is ready for a first reading.
President entertain a motion by, the Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-10 be taken up for first reading.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2025-10, ordinance amending ordinance 96-4 as amended, Chapter 425, Article 15, Section 425-270 entitled Word Usage, Definitions to clarify the term office and substance abuse counseling or treatment center, and to consider other types of offices as defined terms in accordance with Resolution 6667 of the City of Vineland Planning Board.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-10 be passed for first reading, that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, February 11th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m.
So move.
Second.
Discussion by council. Seeing none.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
I have ordinance number 2025-11, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-11 be taken up for first reading.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2025-11, ordinance amending ordinance 2018-52 as amended, Chapter 123, Article 1, Section 123-1 of the Code of the City of Vineland, entitled Police Department Composition Membership Regulations.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2025-11 be passed at first reading, that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, February 11th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m.
So move.
Second.
Discussion by council. Seeing none.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. President, members of council, will move now into the consent agenda items which have already been read into the record, and they'll be memorialized in the meeting minutes.
Chair entertains a motion to approve all items on the consent agenda.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Council members, it's your time. Dr. Arthur?
Well, first of all, thank you to the Dr. Many students for coming, and for the principal and the teacher and the parents. We really appreciate them. Always a joy to see the kids come before us. Also, congratulations to our retirees. I wish them all the best and much happiness in this next chapter of their lives. And also, just a reminder, there is going to be a rabies clinic in February, the 22nd, and that will be at the Cunningham Park, just so that everyone knows. And the one in March will be the 22nd of March, but the place is to be determined yet, and that's from the health department. And one more thing, we have a sixth council member, I always call him, Mr. Lewis. He's not been here with us, but I did check on him. I did a wellness check today. He's doing okay. He plans on being here at the next meeting. Thank you.
Councilman Cruz.
I want to thank the Dr. Many's Safety Patrol for coming out and doing an amazing job. Again, congratulations to the retirees. Excited about the next chapter for them.
In English.
So, I'm going to reflect just like you guys did. The many school kids, there's no better way to start the flag salute with the kids. Who wants to hear our voices, right? But the kids, they bring it, man. That's what it's all about, the future. To the retirees, say, I'll get there someday. And you know what? It's good to see good men move on and get to enjoy the retirement years, which is great. All who are involved in the continued success of the Miss Vineland pageant, it's a lot of work. It really takes a village for that. And it's good to see that still alive and thriving. And I'll tell you what, I sit back, and many years I watched, and, you know, I'm like, what is Mr. Petrosky saying and saying and saying? And now the way that he runs it and gets it, I totally get it. You do a great job up there, you know what I mean? And so far, you know, we're a couple weeks in, Cruz. I like the flavor of everything we're doing. I see things are moving in a positive direction. It's a learning curve for me for sure, and I'm getting my feet wet, which is great. And I tried to set a goal for myself, not to jump in the deep end. So I kind of just started in the 3-foot end using the steps, and it seems to be working out so far, all right? Thank you very much, and have a good night.
Councilman Vargas.
Yes, I'd like to also thank the many kids and the retirees. Congratulations to all. Be safe and enjoy the retirement. And welcome to the club.
Okay, again, you can't say enough about kids. Dr. Arthur, thank you for getting them here. Every chance we get the opportunity, we try to get another school involved in our meetings. So that's a good thing just for civics in general. Retirees, we're losing two good people. Dale's been around for a long time, and I grew up with him. He's a good friend. I just wish him the best of luck and get himself in good health in his retirement so, you know, he can enjoy it. Miss Vineland, I've been going since I've been a councilman there, pretty much representing the city. They do unbelievable work. They were knocked down a little when COVID went on, and it took them a couple years to really build it back up, but there were 11 contestants. There was a lot of talent there. It was really a nice experience, and it's turned into quite a professional experience on stage. So if anybody gets the opportunity in the future, go and support the kids. There were about 200 spectators of family and students and everything, and they were all cheering. It's a good thing for the kids. And again, something that keeps them off the street and gets them excited about their friends. Last but not least, Landis Theater is back up and running. They have shows generally every Friday and Saturday. Got some great acts that are coming, so just watch social media or go on their website, thelandistheater.com, and you can find out what's there. And if you're a music lover, you get a real good time that's not real expensive. So try to support the theater. It's a quality of life that for a long time we didn't have, and now we have it back, so let's support it. Very much, Mr. Petrosky.
One more thing.
Yes.
Could I? Read Across America, we normally get emails from the schools, so if you want to support the schools again, sign up to Read Across or go to one of the schools and read for the students, please.
I signed up for many's already.
All right.
So.
Thank you.
All right. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So move.
Second.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Mr. English?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes. Have a good night, everyone. Stay warm.
How are you? All right, doing well. Any council members want to make a prediction on the Eagles? Spinelli, 31-23. What else? No?